Well, this is Hannah Hoch. She was born on November 1st, 1889. She was a German Dadaist who worked in collages and photomontage. She's one of the first pioneers of photomontage. She, when you think about her, she usually uses this deconstruction technique in which she breaks down images and then she recreates them to form a new narrative. This especially occurs with gender roles because she does have some androgyny mixed in there where you're not really identifying figures with particular genders. She breaks that down. She reinvented relationships. These new figures are emerging from these deconstructed pasts. It begins a new normal. When you look at her images too, they don't have that grotesque nature that sometimes you see when you break down images. It's just this this really compelling composition that we see.
Well, and given that she's classified typically as a Dadaist, I also like to kind of remind people that Dadaism sort of grew out of Surrealism. And so you oftentimes see in the blending of those two areas, one foot still firmly planted in the Surrealist camp, right? So when we look at people like Man Ray, who's Surrealist, you can kind of think of things that are in the Dadaist camp. And so there's some overlap there. And Hoch's work is certainly sort of still in both of those regions. And so I feel like sometimes, the grotesqueness is in fact there.
You think so?
Well, I do, because I feel like sometimes when we see a deconstructed figure reconstructed, there's an automatic kind of unsettling nature about it. It's not grotesque in the way that we typically think about something that's, horrifying. But there's a mild grotesqueness there that's really interesting to me.
I do think that time plays a key role too, because looking at these now, today, doesn't have the same impact, I think, as they did back when they were created in Nazi Germany. They were very disruptive to that. In fact, they wanted them banned.
Right.
Especially with these themes of having these gender-neutral figures that really went against what was happening at that time.
And I'm sure grotesque would have been a word that would have been used to describe these at that period of time. Now we've shifted gears.
Yeah, but that's Hannah Hoch. She was born on November 1st, 1889.